Hey guys, tonight we are making coconut curry chicken, roasted honey carrots, and roasted cabbage wedges. I already have everything prepped. I cleaned and sliced my cabbage wedges. We have the heirloom carrots and boneless, skinless chicken thighs. So first we will be prepping the cabbage. The steps you haven't seen already, I lined my pan with butter. I use Earth Balance soy-free plant-based butter and a little paprika, garlic, and pepper on the bottom. Then I added my cabbage wedges. Now we're going to put butter on the top of the cabbage wedges and then add our seasonings. So like this. You don't have to put a lot, but enough to coat most of the areas of the cabbage. Once it melts, it's going to seep through the creases you see there in the cabbage. Trust me guys, it tastes really good. After you layer on your butter, you are going to sprinkle with paprika. I use a smoked paprika. Trader Joe's is my favorite store, so you'll see a lot of their products. So it's enough there. I'm gonna do a little bit of pepper. It's ground black pepper and some garlic powder. Just a nice little even coat on everything. Then this is going to go in the oven on 425. I want to say about 20 minutes or so. You can just check it. You can tell when it's done. The cabbage leaves will be wilted some, and you might see some little burnt edges just from the butter. But that's it. Next, we are going to prepare our roasted carrots. So we're going to drizzle with a little bit of organic extra virgin olive oil, no water. Again, we're roasting them. Next, some garlic powder, a little bit of ground black pepper. And we are using organic unfiltered honey. All right, so you want to stir that up and make sure everything is evenly coated. You're also going to cook these on 425 for the first 10 minutes. I cover them just to keep the heat inside to soften the carrots. And I check them periodically in between. Sometimes it may take a little bit longer, but it's usually about 20-25 minutes. Once they're halfway done, you can just check the softness with a fork. Then you can uncover them and let them roast the rest of the way uncovered. So I think that looks pretty good, and in the oven they go. Next, we are going to season and start to cook our chicken thighs. So I season both sides. I have them inside flipped up first because I like to cook this side inside the pan. So I'm going to use some garlic powder. I love garlic, so put as much as you like. Some black pepper. Organic thyme. I love herbs on my meats and vegetables, even in my vegetarian dishes. I'm going to use salt-free garlic and herb seasoning, some curry powder. I'm going to put a little bit at a time because I'm going to make the curry sauce, so I don't want it to be too powerful. And a little onion salt. You know what? I'm going to put a little paprika too, a little extra added spice. So we're going to flip them. Do the same thing on the other side. Took most of the fat off, still a little bit. It's to your discretion. Okay. And pepper again. A little more paprika, thyme. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Onion powder, garlic and herb, and curry. Right, so we're going to drop these in the pan. Guys, I don't have a time on how long these cook. Just cook them until they're done. For all of you cooked chicken before, so you can tell when they're finished. I flip them back and forth to make sure both sides are cooked evenly. Once they are done, we will add the sauce that I'm about to make, the coconut sauce. So next we are going to make our coconut curry cream sauce for the chicken. So I use organic coconut cream from Trader Joe's, of course. So we're going to scoop that in there. Don't worry about that. I'm going to put the cream as well as the coconut oil. Down at the bottom, it'll thicken up on its own. All right, give it a little stir. As it melts down, those thicker pieces will melt out. Red peppers and red onions. I normally have tri-colored peppers, but I realized that I didn't have them, so this is what we have for today. So we're going to add those in. Then we're going to add in our seasonings. So curry powder, We are going to use my Auntie Ted's Sunshine Seasoning. It has garlic, ginger, pineapple, and mango. Gives it an extra kick. We did a little bit extra. Some garlic powder, some organic ground ginger, some black pepper, pink Himalayan salt, thyme, and I like to use organic agave. A little bit of sweetness. So I'm going to stir everything up, let it come to a boil. After it boils for about 2 to 3 minutes, then you're going to turn it down to a simmer. Now, once it simmers and all of the seasonings are all up in there, you can taste it just to see if you need to add a little bit of anything extra. But this should be good. Sorry guys, I don't have any measurements because I usually wing it, but it always comes out good. So, alright, okay. So it's time to flip our chicken over. I like it. I don't like my chicken light skin though, so like a little seal on it. Alright. So I'm gonna give it about 5 minutes on that side. Then I'm gonna flip it back over and then add our sauce. As you can see, our sauce is bubbling. So I'm going to turn it all the way down just to a simmer. See that? How nice and creamy it is. And once the chicken is cooking on that side for about 5 minutes, I'm going to flip it over. Then I'm going to add the sauce to the pan. I'm not going to drain out the juices at the bottom from the chicken. Just gives the extra flavor. I'm also going to turn our chicken temperature down to low since the pan is already hot and I have it covered. Just give it about 5 minutes. Okay, so we are going to flip over our chicken thighs. Like that, really good. I'm going to add on my curry sauce. I'm going to pour it right over top. It's really good. Turn it down a little bit lower, so I'm going to let that simmer with the top on about another 5 minutes or so, just to let those juices soak in the chicken. I'll spoon some over top. And you can serve this over rice if you like. We are trying to cut out starches, so I'm not going to do rice today. I usually use jasmine rice. Alright, so everything is done. Look at that chicken. Looks delicious. And our roasted carrots. I like to drizzle on just a little extra honey when we're done. Nice and tender. I fork checked them when it was halfway done. So drizzle a little extra honey before I plate it up. And look at our cabbage. Nice and tender as well. So now I'm going to plate everything up. And there you have it. Coconut curry chicken with roasted cabbage and honey roasted carrots. Hope you enjoy.